All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Now, has anyone in here had a dream before? Good. Even blind people have dreams. But it's a known fact that 1/3 of our lives as human beings are spent sleeping. What do we do when we sleep? We just lay there. It's unproductive. It's a waste of time. But what if I told you that there is a way to make our sleep more productive? And that is my topic of lucid dreaming. Now, what is lucid dreaming? Now, lucid dreaming is when you're in a dream and you realize that you are dreaming while you are dreaming. That's a lot of dreams. But you then choose to take control of the dream situation and change it to your outcome. So, for example, I had a dream where a crocodile was chasing me around the family room. I had my family sitting there, we were all in the living room, and the crocodile just chased me around. Everyone was just sitting there. They didn't even care. So I just ran out to the foyer. I was going up the stairs, and then I realized, why am I getting chased by a crocodile inside my house? I mean, that doesn't even make any sense. So when I reached the top of the stairs, I turned around, and I'm like, I saw it turned into a tiger, and I'm like, oh god. So I decided to just take control of the situation. I don't want to get mauled by the tiger or anything like that. So I turned the situation around. I took control of my body within the dream, and I stopped the tiger as it was pouncing on me, and then I just threw it out the window. I just launched it out into the horizon. So that is an example of lucid dreaming. I took control of my situation, and I had a favorable outcome. So why lucid dream? It has a number of benefits. So first off, you can face your fears. If you're afraid of spiders, or if you're not really a public speaker, you can set up those situations inside your head. You can public speak. You can also use it to solve problems, and also for even creative purposes. I know Salvador Dali, Mozart, and Beethoven all pointed to dreams as their sources of inspiration. And you could also practice or try skills for fun. So I did read a case where a surgeon, he would always lucid dream before having surgery. So he would practice what he had to do in the lucid dream so that when he had actually performed the surgery, he would be better at it. Now, before I teach you how to lucid dream, you have to understand the REM cycle of sleep. And I know as college students, we don't really get that much sleep. Our sleep schedules are really awkward. And I wanted to say that you only have dreams in your REM cycle. So that's my golden rule right now. Now, every hour and a half of sleep, you enter REM. Now, as the night progresses, your REM phase gets longer. So at about the 6-hour mark, you have your longest phase of REM. And that is when you want to wake up and then go back to sleep so you can have lucid dreams even easier. And I'm going to get to that in just a minute. Now, to get started, you definitely want to have a dream journal. Now, this is not a diary. I'll pass it around. So if you're expecting any juicy details about my life, think again. So, record your dreams. Why is recording your dreams so important? It tells your brain that you're serious about remembering your dreams, and thus, over time, you'll remember more and more of your dreams each night. Also, dream signs are extremely important because there are reoccurring elements in your dream that you can realize. For example, I know a lot of my dreams happen around or inside my house, in my front yard, around the driveway, around my car. So whenever I'm in my car or just around the house, I always think, oh, am I dreaming? Because I'm always in that situation, and it always reminds me to think of dreams. So, reality checks. Ask yourself throughout the day, am I awake? You can even write the letter A on your hand, as I've done so. Every time you look at it, you can remind yourself, am I dreaming or am I awake? So how do you check if you're actually awake or when you're dreaming? So in the dream world, things don't make any sense. People say weird things. Even when you look at the time, the numbers might be all mixed up. And then when you look back, it'll change again. And you just have to be really observational of your surroundings. And you just got to play the detective role. So my best technique for lucid dreaming is called wake back to bed. So as I was talking to you about the REM cycle, This is, now I've done wake back to bed before. It is the best technique. I'm not saying it from myself. It's actually researched and it's supported. But what you want to do is you wake up after 6 hours of sleep right before your longest REM phase, and then you go back to sleep with the intention of having a lucid dream. So that's going to increase your chances a lot, because if you just go to sleep normally and try to get yourself to have a dream, it's probably just not going to happen because it takes so long to get to that REM phase. It takes 6 hours to get to that REM phase, so it's a lot less likely to happen. So how do you do it? You basically just wake up after 6 hours, then you lie there just saying to yourself, I'm going to have a lucid dream, I will have a lucid dream, I will control my dream, and then you just go silent, try not to let your mind wander off too much, and then hopefully it will happen. You did it! Now what? So the most important thing to do is keep your emotions under control. I know when I first started doing this, I got so excited that I finally did it that the dream actually ended. So if you get too emotional, the dream automatically just ends and it sucks. And conceive, believe, and achieve. It's a quote by Napoleon, and it also applies to lucid dreaming. Anything you think you can do in a dream, you will be able to do. So for example, I tried hovering in a dream, and then I tried flying, and then I tried flying fast. So I was able to do that in a dream. So the spinning technique. So that basically talks about how you can extend your dreams. So if you spin around in a circle, it's really simple. The dream just gets extended, and you can also change the landscape of the dream too. So as I was mentioning before, you can use this thing lucid dreaming to face your fears. So you can create a situation about public speaking. I can spin around a circle and there would be people surrounding me. Then I would start to practice public speaking. So my final keys to success are persistence and patience are extremely important, because there are going to be a lot of roadblocks along the way. And yeah, that's about it.
Thank you.